Peace and welcome to all of my beautiful crown heads. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. And if you could, please take this time out to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified for when we go live in the future. Tonight's discussion is very much so important. Why, Danica? Why do you say tonight's discussion is so important? Well, because a lot of you men out there allow, tolerate, put up with all kinds of disrespect. Let me tell you guys something. $143 of us in the building. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. 151 now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps us out. Let me tell you guys something. Like I always tell you, you are the king and the leader. You set the tone. What you allow, what you put up with, what you tolerate, a woman will do. A lot of you guys wonder why you don't get the fucking respect that you need and that you deserve. Well, in all actuality, a lot of y'all don't have fucking backbone. Can we be real tonight? See, a lot of y'all think that you have backbone, but you're really not about the life that you claim. See, what I've noticed is that men will try to put their foot down, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make her respect me. She gonna respect me, bro. And so y'all will get in this fake assertive role, right? What do you mean by fake assertive? What I mean by fake assertive role is saying that you're gonna do something, but you don't follow through. 206 of us. Thank you guys. Please like the video. We should have at least 155 likes. Help a sister out. See, y'all get all fake aggressive, fake alpha. I'm gonna put this bitch in her place, man. I ain't tolerating this shit no more. But really, you still gonna be there. You cannot do that with women. We will call your fucking bluff every time, especially if a woman is attractive, especially if she knows her quote unquote sexual marketplace value, as I hear a lot of you guys talk about, right? Oh yeah, nigga. I bet we'll see. So you fake put your foot down like you gonna go somewhere, but really you scared to lose her. Ah, yeah. Women be like, oh yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. You can't pretend with your masculinity, men. You cannot pretend and fake with that. You have to mean what you say and say what the fuck you mean. I stand by that as a woman. But why is that? Because I'm a reflection of my man. I'm a reflection of my husband. I'm going to let that marinate for y'all just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm back, you guys. I had to go and get my charger real quick. I hope you guys were able to let that marinate. This is why I tell you guys what you do, the examples that you guys set, it's very important. It sets the tone and the foundation for the women. And when men set the right examples and they do what the fuck they're supposed to do as men, their women fall in line naturally. But you can't fake it. See, a lot of y'all be faking the shit, and you cannot do that. This is why things are not in order. And like I said, I know and I understand that majority of my platform, y'all are pretty solid on y'all squares, right? But some of y'all are not. And so we need to have these kind of conversations so that you men that are solid on your squares can get the men that are not solid on theirs. This is why women are not in alignment. Y'all don't mean what the fuck y'all say. You have to reinforce that. Thank you guys so much for your donations. I'm not taking it for granted. Let me see if I can pull it up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I see we have 275 of us in the building. That's beautiful. Oh, it's not letting me pull it up, but let me see if I can put it on my phone. Thank you, D106. He says, you are the truth, my sister. Thank you so much. Thank you, Redbird. He says, hey, Danica, what's good, King? Who else did I see? Thank you, Robbie G. He says, for the king and queen. Thank you so much. And if I had any other donations, I appreciate it. See, this is why a lot of women are not in alignment, because a lot of men don't mean what the fuck they say. You have to show and prove. You can't bluff. If things are not going accordingly, if a woman is not respecting you, if a woman is not listening to you, and you're doing what you need to do as a man, you have to not be afraid to walk the fuck away. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care how good she can suck it. I don't care how good she throws it back and ride it. You have to mean what the fuck you say. Otherwise, she's going to know her position. She's going to know that, oh, okay, I can do what the fuck I want to do. I can walk all over this man. You know, you cannot pretend with it. You can't say, oh girl, I'm sick of this shit, I'm leaving. And then you just leave for 2 hours and then you come right back like, man, why we gotta do this, man? Why you just can't act right, man? No, you walk the fuck away. Let me tell y'all a little story. 306 of us. That's beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Let me tell y'all a little story. When I was with my ex, and again, we were young. We got together when we were 15 years old. I left him when I was 21. But he was older than me by a year or so. And he was very much so, and no disrespect to him now because I'm sure he's grown and evolved, right? But at the time, he was very much so not a very authoritative man. He was very easily walked all over by me. And a lot of it was because, and this is something that he's directly told me, he's told me that he felt like he couldn't do better than me. So he tolerated a lot of disrespect from me. And at the time, like I said, I was not the woman you see today. I was very childish. I was very much so like these women that you guys complain about. The independent, strong, I can do this by myself. Nigga, who the fuck you talking to? You gonna do what the fuck I say. I was that. Right? And a lot of that played into what kind of man he was. See, a lot of what women are doing is a reflection of the men around us. And a lot of you men don't want to take accountability for that, but you must. Because until you do, things will remain the same. Right? But let's get back to the story. I could say what I wanted to say to this man. I can talk to him how I wanted to talk to him. I can do what the fuck I want to do. Walk all over him. Whatever I said went. And it was because and this is what he's told me, I feel like I can't do better than you. And at the time, I didn't realize how detrimental that was for that man to tell me that. See, as a woman, we subconsciously look for powerful, masculine, authoritative, assertive men. And the moment that you show that you're not that, respect is gone. It's a fucking wrap. Respect is gone. Subconsciously, and again, I was young, so I didn't notice this at the time. Subconsciously, I was yearning for, I was craving a man with backbone, a man that was gonna chin check my ass and mean what the fuck he said. I got away with bloody murder with this man. And every time he came back. Oh, I was disrespectful as fuck. Things you couldn't imagine. I said to this man. I treated this man. I did. And see, I'm woman enough and I'm real enough to acknowledge my faults and my flaws. I was fucked up. But he tolerated it. He was afraid to walk away. He felt like, man, I'm going to put up with it because I don't want somebody else to get it. I can't do better than it. See, and this man didn't have a purpose. Oh, and again, it's no shade to him now because I'm sure he's grown and evolved, right? We were young at the time. We get it. We understand it. But it can still be applied. I don't care how the fuck old you are. It can be applied. It's always a lesson. He didn't have a purpose that he really walked in and stood on. Not really. Not nothing solid. Not nothing that he really could work towards. Not something that he was really working on as a man. And every man needs to be on his fucking purpose. He needs to have an identity outside of his woman. That way, when you do need to be able to walk away, you're fine. But see, I was his everything. You never allow anybody, man or woman, to be your everything. Do we love each other? Yes. Do we honor each other? Yes. Do we respect each other? Yes. Do we show appreciation for one another? Absolutely. But nobody should be your everything. You should have an identity outside of whoever you're with. I don't care how much you love them and how much they love you. You have to be able to have something that is for you, that is your life path, that is your identity. He didn't have that. Not really. Not really. And so with him, I was that. You know? And you guys, not to be on some conceited bullshit, like, you guys know I'm not on that type of energy, you know? But I am real. I know what I look like. And so when I was with him, he was like, well, damn, I don't have nothing going for me. I don't have a purpose, really. The shit that I'm involving myself in is failing. So all I have is this good-looking woman. She is my trophy. She is my identity as a man. She validates me. Don't ever do that as a man. Don't ever do that as a woman. You need to validate your damn self by way of what you stand for, aka your motherfucking purpose. $433 of us. Thank you guys so much. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right? I appreciate you. And thank you guys for your generous donations. Who was that gave a generous donation? Let me see if I can find it. Thank you, D Fellow. You always show love. He says, you wear your crown well. Thank you. We're the Crown Head Nation. Thank you, Willie. He says, when a man walks away, he's viewed as being a coward. When a woman walks away, she's celebrated under the guise that she's reclaiming her strength. And I need you guys to get rid of that mentality. When you walk away because it is for your greater good. If you feel like in your heart of heart, in your gut, that it is unhealthy for you to be in this situation, you walk. If you are constantly being disrespected by somebody, you walk. If they're not trying to get their act together, you walk. And again, I don't give a fuck about how they look, what they have, how they make you look. A lot of men go for women based upon how this woman makes him look. Stop doing that. You go based off how that woman makes you feel, what she's doing for you as a man, not how she looks. That's not everything. Because what a lot of women are out here doing is saying, hey, I look good. That's all I need to make my investment in. That's the only thing I need to focus on as a woman. It's how I look, not how I treat a motherfucker. See, and this is why you guys also have to be very careful with what you guys are saying. Thank you, Clarence, for your donation. You guys have to be very careful with what you are teaching and saying out here. I see a lot of you men place a lot of stock in a woman's appearance. I hardly ever hear you guys really go in depth into great detail about a woman's character. It's all about, she got to have a fat ass. She got to have nice titties. She got to be, a 10 or a 9, or, she got to be this image of a woman. Right? And then you guys are getting these types of women that look a particular type of way, but then she doesn't reflect you on a mind level, on an internal level. So all she's doing is making you look good to maybe your homeboys, but then your homeboys see how she treats you. But then when you get home, it's like, damn, I don't like how this bitch making me feel. And yes, I said bitch. It's a difference between a queen, a woman, and a bitch. A lot of y'all dealing with bitches. And so what you guys will start to do is only go after a look of a woman. But you're not going based upon that character, that mindset of that woman, her ways and actions. And then before you know it, you're constantly choosing woman after woman after woman that has no real value and depth to her. So then you guys get stuck in that mindset of, oh, these bitches is the same. This is why you have those hardcore red pill raging ass men out here. And it's no shade to the red pill. Like I said, there's a lot of kings on my platform that identify with red pill. But luckily, y'all, I feel like y'all the better part of the red pill. Y'all have a little bit more sense, But I've seen some scary shit out there to where it's like, fuck these bitches. Oh, I hate them. Oh, they get some gold digging thoughts. This is why we just fuck these hoes. Oh, I hate bitches. Because y'all are choosing women based upon how they look, how they suck, how they fuck, versus what they can offer you, what kind of value they can bring into your life. So this is why I'm very a side eye. Okay, a lot of these red pill men out here that have these videos out here and this content, it's like, hold up, bro. Like, yeah, I feel you, but it gets to a point to where you have to take accountability. All of these bitches can't be bad. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a reflection of the type of women that you are choosing to be with. The same thing I would say for a woman. Like, it comes to a point to where it's like, all of these niggas can't be that bad. Maybe because you keep going after these niggas. Give a man a chance. Give a woman a chance. So you got to be careful with that, you guys. You have to go based upon that woman's ways and actions. Stop going based upon a look and solely a look. Do we want somebody good to look at? Absolutely. I ain't gonna stun on that shit. I damn sure like me a nice 6-pack and some nice biceps and triceps and a nice broad back with the muscles in it, with the little hawk little thing coming up. Oh my God. Every time I see my husband get out that damn shower, I be like, boy, get your chocolate ass over here. So yeah, we want something good to look at, but it has to be more than that. If my husband was sexy in the motherfucker, but he treated me like shit, I wouldn't be with him. And I see that all the time. I see so many of us settle in these relationships to where we don't want to walk away because this person looks this type of way and ultimately makes us look a certain type of way on the surface, but they're not doing shit for us internally. And it does not make a man weak for walking away from a disrespectful ass bitch. I have to be real, ladies. Some of us are bitches. I was a bitch. And you know what's so bad about it is that I even had close family members like, my family name is Bunny. They're like, Bunny, you fucked up. Like, you need to work on your fucking attitude. You treat people kind of bad. And I'm like, really? Damn. Sometimes you got to call people out on their bullshit for them to recognize and realize what they're doing. Because, again, it can't be everybody. Not all of us are queens, man. Not all of us are good people to be around. Not all of us are kings either. 530 of us in the building. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. We should have at least 500 likes. Help a sister out. Okay? I appreciate it. You know? He tolerated a lot of bullshit from me, man. A lot of it. And every time he tolerated, I lost more and more and more respect. Every time. And like I said, I didn't even know that I was until I found myself looking outside of that relationship. And I was craving a man. He kept coming back and tolerating what I was doing to him. I was fucked up, y'all. Not even gonna lie. I came a long way. Very long way. Clarence says, when I was younger, I used to be that way, but now my peace and mental clarity is so important so that I focus on me and goals. A woman's beauty don't mean a thing because other women got the same thing with a better personality. And Clarence said what the fuck he said. Do not be afraid to walk away. Your woman will respect you so much more when you mean what you say. Oh my God. And I ultimately ended up leaving that guy that I was with because, like I said, women, we subconsciously crave that authoritative figure. You know, we crave that power, that masculinity. We don't want no noodle back ass motherfucker. We don't. A lot of women will say that they do until they get that man. And like me and Jessica X touched on, after a while, it's like, she loses respect for him. She starts being disrespectful, treating him like he's a child. That's why that happens. See, it's a lot of women out here that think they want to be this independent, I don't need a man, strong, powerful ass individual until you need a break. And see, that's what I touch on in my book. And it should be listed down in the description box below. Women, women and men, we have roles. And a woman should not be in a particular role for a majority of the time. A woman should not be in that leadership role for the majority of the time, that provider role, that protector role. That's not her position. That doesn't come natural to a woman. That's something that we had to adopt so that we can deal with what we're dealing with in society. But that's not something that's natural. Which is why after a while, it does wear and tear on her. After a while, she starts viewing a man like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. I don't need you. This is why women start treating you like, I don't need you. She starts saying, I don't need you. Because she don't. This is why you need to find your purpose and be on that shit. Walk in that shit. Breathe in it. It should exude from your essence as a man. Purpose. Purpose, power. Women need that. And the moment that she feels like you don't have that, it's a wrap. And see, a lot of men out here, you guys are not solid on your square. 566 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. We should have at least 500 likes, you guys. Please, please, please. A lot of women get accustomed to men being a certain type of way, which is that noodle back, fake authoritative, fake assertiveness, fake alpha, fake masculine type of energy. A lot of us are being met with that same type of man back to back to back to back, to where we do become accustomed to it. And then what happens? We start treating all men as if they are those weak noodle back ass niggas, right? Just the same as when you men are out here choosing these thotty thot cake, gold digging, using type of females. You guys eventually will have that red pill rage, as I hear you guys say. You guys are teaching me so many terms. Like, I'm just learning this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is red pill rage? Y'all come up with some shit, man. But, this is why. Because every woman that they are choosing is reflecting that type of woman. So they get it in their mind that all women are like that. So they start treating all women as if they are like that. Same thing happens with women as far as men are concerned. She's used to these noodle back ass dudes. So when she gets with a real man, such as yourself, right? She'll treat you like that noodle back nigga that she used to dealing with. And this is why you got to come through and put your motherfucking foot down and be like, hold up. And see, this is what my husband did. I was accustomed to dealing with a noodle back ass dude. And again, no shade to the guy now. I'm sure he's grown and evolved. We were young. I get it. I was young and I was fucked up. I get it. Right? But I knew I looked a certain type of way. I knew I was highly sought after. I knew my appeal. I knew what I had to offer as a woman. And so I would treat men a certain type of way. And they would deal with it. I mean, like he said, he can't do better than me, baby. He can't do better than that. So when I got with my husband and I started treating him in the same manner that I was treating my ex, he was like, I'm going to give you a warning. Okay? And this is what men need to do, right? Give a chick a warning. Yeah, give her a warning. We want to be fair out here. We don't just want to be like, oh, yeah, fuck you, bitch, I'm done. No, we don't want to do that. We want to give her a warning. See if she tries to change her behavior. 596 of us. Let's go ahead and hit 600, you guys. Please. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. He gave me a warning, and I'm like, nigga, please. All these niggas give warnings. They don't mean shit. They afraid to leave me. Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm Janika Marie. I see how your friends look at me. Your friends always talking about, oh, man, you so lucky to be with her. You ain't gonna leave me. You know what I mean? That's how my ex was. Oh, yeah, you. 600. Y'all so damn dope. Thank you, guys. Like the video. Homeboys giving you all the props, all the praise. You don't mean that shit. So, yeah, I'm going to take your little warning and make you feel good about yourself. I tried my husband again. And this is before we were married. I tried him again. Do you know that motherfucker walked away? I'm like, oh, he gonna text me. He'll text me back. He'll call me. Shit. I told you. That shit don't fly over here. That shit don't walk around these parts. I learned my motherfucking lesson. I'll tell you that. Because a lot of women, they're not used to a man meaning what they say. They walk all over that shit. They will call your bluff every time. A lot of y'all be faking. I was used to a motherfucker faking with me. Like, yeah, I'm done, man. You on this bullshit. I'm done, man. I can't, man, you just keep doing this. I'm done. Yeah, all right. Come right back. Like, I thought so. Can't resist. Baby, you can't resist this. Come on. Come on. You can't resist this. You just can't. You just... Shit. My husband was gone. I'm like, well, damn, this motherfucker. And see, my husband had a purpose. He wasn't all wrapped up and underneath me. I wasn't used to that. I was used to having a motherfucker wrapped around my finger. Whatever I wanted, let's get it. Fuck what you gotta do. What about what I want you to do? Shit. My husband's like, I have to go work out. I have to read. I have to write. I have to work. I have to plan shit. I have to, and I'm like, damn, you really are busy, ain't you? What about me? I need you to be up under me. Like, look, I'll make time for you. I'm going to, make sure I cater to you and all of those great things that you need. But I got to do this first. Because at the end of the day, me being up under you, that's not going to get us to where we need to go. That's not going to position us how we need to be positioned. You have to have a purpose, fellas. You have to be driven. You have to be focused. Your focus and your drive can't come from pussy. No. I don't care how pretty she is. Okay? And it may be too much to say. But let's just say I think I'm pretty skilled, right? And my husband, he didn't care about that shit. It was like, yeah. But let me get to that though. I'm like, well, damn. See, you have to be like that. Yeah, I see you, girl. Yeah, you good. Oh shit. Hell yeah. But let me get to this. We'll come back. Yeah, you nice. My husband used to say that phrase all the time. Nice. Back in the day, nice. But no, you're not gonna disrespect me. No, you're not gonna. I ain't tolerating that. You have to do that. And I gained so much respect for him because he was authoritative. He was assertive. He did have backbone. He meant what he said. He was about his business. He stood solid on his foundation, on his square. He didn't care how good I can suck it. He didn't care how good I could ride it, how good I can throw it back, how fine I was, how fat the ass was, how banging the body was, how many men wanted me, desired me. It didn't matter. If you're going to disrespect me, we're gone. And he meant that. Men have to do that. That's the only way. That's the only way you're going to get respect that you deserve and you need. And a lot of you guys are not doing that. You're not. Y'all faking. You cannot fake it. 620 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me see what y'all say in these comments. Thank you, Scorpio305. He says, how would you suggest men dealing with sexual frustration if all we have to deal with is lames? What? What are you talking about? And it disappeared. I couldn't even go back and read it so I can kind of internalize what you were asking. But I appreciate your donation. How do you deal with sexual frustration? Get on your motherfucking purpose. How about that? And I don't know if that's exactly what you asked, but yeah, get on your purpose. You guys have to learn how to transmute that sexual energy into productive energy. A lot of y'all too horny. Stop. Stop that shit. Oh man, she bad in the motherfucker. It's such a sexy trait for a man to have sexual discipline. To be disciplined. My husband was like that when I first met him. Still like that to this day. It's like, yeah, I see you. I'm going to hit that later. But right now, I need to read these books so that I can implement what I'm learning into our businesses and we can, get some money and build upon our future and shit like that. He's very focused in that way. Like, I'm going to handle that. I'm going to turn that ass up later, though. Right now, I'm going to take that energy and I'm going to transmute it into something productive. And then later, I'll transmute that into that ass, right? You have to do that. A lot of men are not like that. Y'all just be like, oh, yeah, she fine in the motherfucker. And you let that blind you from handling your business. You bust a nut and now you tired. You bust a nut and now you lost your motivation. Stop. Take that sexual energy, put it into something creative, something productive, constructive. Then you come back later and you tap that ass. That's what I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna leave it right there. 635 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We got some beautiful donations. Thank you again, D Fellow, and thank you, Maxaray. You always show love. He says, my ex was the same way, thinking I wasn't going anywhere. Then I left. Now she treats me like the one that got away instead of realizing that I was the one that walked away. She still blames other things instead of blaming her own actions. And a lot of women will do that. And this is why you guys, when you are in these situations with these women, or in these relationships rather with these women, and they are disrespecting you or doing things that you don't like, that you don't want to tolerate, you have to let it be known exactly what that is. You can't just say, well, not even say, a lot of you guys don't even voice your concerns. You just do a lot of complaining about, man, I'm tired of you doing this, man. No, you have to thoroughly and effectively communicate exactly what it is that she's doing wrong and tell her. You have to communicate to her what you expect. For instance, like I said, my attitude was garbage, trash. I was a bitch, not gonna lie, not cooperative, okay? Very combative, very strong-willed, attitude out of this motherfucking world. I was that. I was her, right? And my husband came through, and again, I wasn't used to this, and this is why I'm telling you guys, you can't be afraid to not only walk away, but tell motherfucker what it is and what it's not going to be. And I fell right in the fucking line, right in line, because my husband thoroughly communicated what was the problem and what was going to happen and be the result of, what was going to be the consequences if these actions, if these problems, if these issues were not resolved. But what did I do as a woman? Because I'm used to it. I called his bluff. Oh, yeah. My husband said, your attitude is bad. You're very fucking selfish. It's all about you. And he didn't only just say what the problem was. He gave details. He gave examples of exactly what he was talking about. So I can go back in my mind and say, oh, that was a problem. Oh, okay. I know not to fucking do that in the future. He didn't just say, oh, you're selfish. No, he gave examples. He said, I dropped this for you. I sacrificed this for you. And you still complained about it. I put this on hold for you to make sure that I was coming through for what you wanted me to come through for you on. But when it was my turn, you didn't do that. I allowed you to speak to me in this type of way, and I did not disrespect you in return. You said this to me during that conversation. This is the way that you responded to me, and this is how I responded back to you. I want you to understand why that was a problem. And so again, I'm able to go back into my mind and jog my memory like, oh, I was fucking disrespectful. Damn, he did make that sacrifice for me. Damn, I didn't do what he wanted me to do. Yeah, that was kind of mean. That was self-centered. That was selfish. That was some narcissistic bullshit that I was on. Damn. And what happened? Made those adjustments. Am I perfect? No, I still have moments. And guess what? I get that shit right back in order because my husband, hey, hold up. And he don't play with it. And I know he don't play with it. He is not afraid to walk the fuck away. I know that. $665 of us. Y'all so damn dope. We should have at least 600 likes, you guys. You know? So when you're in those situations with these women, you have to call it out so that she can know exactly what the problem was. Otherwise, she'll just think that, oh, you were just overreacting. It wasn't that bad. You was just tripping. No, you have to call it out. This is what you did. And this is what the problem was. You know? Otherwise, she'll think you're full of shit. She'll think that she's a saint, and she'll never change. We have some more donations, you guys. Moderators, I added a lot of you guys as new moderators to our channel because we are growing pretty rapidly. And with that growth, it's going to be trolls and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure that we have enough people to make sure that they're on standby and watching out. So please, for me, you guys, if you're a moderator, and I will be adding more of you guys, don't worry. But if you're a moderator and I don't see a donation, please give a shout out to that person and say thank you for your donation, just in case I don't see it. Thank you, Six Sounds, for your donation. He says that karma catch up to you eventually. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, eventually. And I was used to getting my way. My husband said, hold up, not on my watch. I don't know what the fuck you used to, but this ain't that. You know? And fellas, you don't have to be the finest man. You don't have to be the richest man. You don't have to be the most powerful man. You just have to be a man. And women are going to respect it. That's all we really want. That's all we really crave is a real man. A man that is about what he says he's about. That's going to do what he says he's going to do. Show and prove. Follow through. Because let's just be real, you guys. I could have had any kind of man that I wanted. Still can. Married and all. These niggas don't care. These niggas, they don't. I don't give a fuck. Can you have some friends? I hate that shit. You can have some friends though, right? No, motherfucker, I'm married. Can't have no motherfucking friends. My husband, my friend. The fuck? You know? But I could. And I was approached by, tall men. My husband only 5'6", right? Tall men, muscular men, got this kind of money, drive this kind of car, had this kind of lifestyle. But guess what? I ain't even give a fuck. Tunnel vision on their ass. Only my husband. Zeroed in on that. Why? Because he's a man. That shit is sexy. That shit tops everything. A man where his word is bond? Oh my God. That's a rare diamond. I ain't tunnel vision. I don't care how fine you are, how much money you got, what you can offer me. Tunnel vision. Because my husband, he is a man. He's a king. He's a god. He creates. He builds. And he destroys what does not serve him. That's sexy as fuck on a man. Oh my God. Women crave that. They need that. We need that. Think it's a game, fellas. Women need that. So yeah, you have to be so solid on your square within yourself as a man to know that, hey, I can risk it all. I can walk the fuck away today and be able to gain it all back and then some tomorrow. You guys, I read a lot of books about like manifestation and being abundant. A lot of those manifesting books, they talk a lot about having an abundant mindset and knowing that you are the creator of your universe. Your thoughts are things. So when you think it and you feel it, you can ultimately have it. You can ultimately become that, you know? And so you have to know and be so solid and so sure of yourself, right? You have to be self-assured. You have to be sure of self to know that, hey, I can walk away from this and I can be able to gain something even better than this tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, damn sure probably next month or whenever. Whenever. It doesn't even matter to me when it happens. I just know it's going to happen. You have to have that mindset as a man. You are the creator. You are the leader. You are the manifester. You are the fucking magician. You can create. 683 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. That's beautiful. Thank you. And again, thank you guys for your donations. You know what? My husband, guess what, you guys? My husband, he ordered me a new laptop today. So it should be here, I think they said Friday, something around that time. So I'll be able to pull it up on the screen without my shit glitching. Okay. So thanks. Shout out to my husband for helping the sister out. Okay. But no, really, thank you guys. I'm sorry I'm not able to pull it up on the screen. You guys have to possess that mentality and maneuver through life like that, because that's the only way that you're going to get respect from your women. It's the only way your women are going to fall in line. That's how I fell in line. Like I told you guys, I was that bossy, bad attitude ass bitch. And I do mean bitch. I wasn't a queen. I wasn't a woman. I wasn't a lady. I was a bitchy ass person. Bad attitude, selfish, you know? Until I had a man come through and he wasn't faking it. It wasn't a facade. He wasn't pretending to be alpha. He wasn't pretending to be masculine. He meant that. And I organically and naturally fell in alignment with that. And I started gravitating around him. And I became his reflection. He's a solid ass man. So I have no choice but to fall in line and be a solid ass woman. A lot of you guys wonder why women are not acting right. And again, this is going to be a harsh truth. And please don't take it personally. Just do better. Okay? And if it don't apply, let it fly. But I'm going to be real. A lot of you guys wonder why your women don't act right. And it's because something within you as a man is not solid. Not all the time. Sometimes you're just dealing with a certain type of woman and she a lost cause. Granted. But some of the times, you guys, it's a reflection upon you. Something within you as a man is not as solid as it needs to be. And so you get with these women and it's like, all these women ain't shit, man. We have to all do that self-reflecting and figure out some things and see Is it truly these women that ain't shit, or is it something within me that's not right and exact? Is it something within me that is causing this, that's making women feel like I can be walked all over, that's making women feel like I can be used and abused? What's up with that? So fellas, you have to do that self-work. Women too. But tonight we're talking about y'all fellas. A lot of y'all are really afraid in the inside. Deep down inside, you afraid. You afraid to risk it. You afraid to lose it. You feel like that woman is everything. Oh, I can't do better than her. Right? Like my ex said. My ex should have said, bitch, I don't care what the fuck you on. I'm out. And I mean that. You on some bullshit. I may not be able to do better than you looks wise, but I can definitely upgrade on your personality. I'm good. Your treatment of me is fucked up. I'm good. He should have walked away. I would have gained so much respect for him, but I lost it because he didn't mean what he said. And it took for a real man. And again, no shade to him. No shade to him. We were young. I'm sure he's grown. But it took for a real man to come through. And my husband, we're the same age. Me and my husband are both the same age. So I can't really even say that, it's because we were young and all of that. To me, age doesn't really have a lot to do with a lot. It's about experience and you just being made up of what you're made up of, So my husband came through and he was like, look, this ain't going to rock. This is not going to go. And like I said, it caused me as a woman to do some self-reflecting and change some things because I wanted that man. He was the man that I needed. I needed a man that was masculine, that was a leader. As a woman, that's what we all need, a provider, a protector. I wasn't going to lose that. That's hard to come by. Let me get my act together. Let me get my shit in alignment with him. Because he's not afraid. He's abundant as fuck. He knows who in the fuck he is. He can get another me tomorrow. And even if he couldn't, I felt like he could. And I respected that. Like, damn. That's my message, you guys. I'm going to get my ass up out of here. I hope I dropped some jewels for y'all out here. I see y'all in the comments like, yeah, sister, tell it. Facts. I hope y'all were able to take some jewels home and internalize and do some self-development. As men, you guys have to do this. And this is why I have these conversations because I speak from personal experience. My husband was that. My husband did that. And I know how fucked up I was. And I still got a lot of work to do, but I came a long way. Y'all have no idea. And I know that is thanks to what kind of man was in my life, what kind of man came through and corrected the errors. I could feel it within his essence, within his energy. He meant that shit. And not only did I feel it, not only did it exude from him, but he practiced this shit. Like, he walked away. He was done. He was like, nah. So make sure that she feels it and make sure that you follow through. Make sure that you really mean that. Don't fake it. Women, we have intuitive energies to us. We can pick up on frauds and fakes. Like, oh yeah, he just bluffing. Or, this motherfucker serious. Let me fall in line. We can feel it. So make sure that you're working on yourself so much so that it's really within you. So that she can really feel that. You can't feel what's not really there. It has to really be there. And a lot of y'all, it's not really there, which is why women feel like she can call you out on that bluff. So work on that, fellas. Don't be afraid to walk away. Have an abundant mindset. Know that you can manifest and create whatever reality that you want. And what woman doesn't do, the next one will. If she's going to be disrespectful, not listen to you, not do what she needs to do as a woman, don't be afraid to walk away. And again, I don't care how good the sex is, how fine she is, abundant. Know that you can get a better her tomorrow. And with that being said, y'all, I'm going to get my ass up off of here. My name is Danica Marie. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys on, what's today? Is today Monday? Today Friday, y'all. I'll be losing track of time. I'll see you guys on Monday, 6:30 p.m. Central. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. And again, thank you guys so much for your love and support and your donation. Thank you, Justin. He says, always appreciate your insight and knowledge. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you guys so much. I do love and I respect you guys so much. All right. I got to call it out, though, you guys. I call out the women. I call out the men. We got to be balanced and fair. You know, I know my platform is majority male, so I'm going to have a message that can relate to you guys, right? But at the end of the day, we all have to do the self-work. We all have to take accountability and responsibility. You guys are the leaders. You show and prove. Nothing will change until you do. That's just fact. I don't care how much women try to call the shots. At the end of the day, you go. What you tolerate, that's what's going to go. That's the standard. And with that being said, peace. I'm out.